And the nominations in the drama series category are Breaking Bad.
The buzz in Hollywood this morning, the surprises and snubs in the 2014 Emmy nominations. Game of Thrones dominates the list, leading with 19 Emmy nominations, including for Best Drama Series. Here with more details is WSJ entertainment reporter John Jurgensen, joining us from Chicago. Hi, John. Thanks for being with us.
Hi there. My pleasure.
So let's start with the best shows in the drama category. Among others, we have Breaking Bad and House of Cards, my personal favorite, Game of Thrones. But we can't help but notice none of the nominated shows are from networks.
Right. I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches in TV these days, and so that, leads exactly to why you see some of your favorite shows being omitted from that top category. But as you said, the lack of broadcast networks in the drama category and the nominations is pretty glaring, but it has been that way for several years now. The holdout show that always seems to be the last hope for the networks, at least, is The Good Wife, and that did not get a nomination this year. It's been a few years since it's been nominated for a Best Drama, and people really thought it deserved a nomination this year. It had a really strong season.
All right, so there was a snub. Now, sticking with the drama category, though, Matthew McConaughey nominated for his role in True Detective this year. If he were to win, he'd be the first male actor to win an Oscar and an Emmy in the same year. Do you think he has a chance?
All right, the echoes of all right around Twitter this morning. Yeah, I think it's a very strong chance of winning, even though it was somewhat controversial for HBO to put True Detective into that category of nomination for drama series because it's essentially a miniseries in some respects because he won't be returning next year. Everyone really thought that Matthew McConaughey deserved a strong nomination, and he's a strong favorite, even though he's going up against Bryan Cranston, who has wrapped up his run on Breaking Bad, but has won several times before. Also, it should be noted that we see McConaughey's co-star Woody Harrelson in that category. So a lot of strong contenders there, but definitely some snubs in there as well.
Absolutely. Now let's switch gears to the comedy category. Netflix's Orange is the New Black, nominated for Best Comedy, and its lead star Taylor Schilling also nabbed a nomination. How does this reflect on Netflix's goal to compete with the HBOs of the TV world?
I mean, think about how much has changed in just a couple years. In 2012, there was no Netflix in the nominations. Now they have 33 nominations total this year, and that's twice as many as they had as last year. Of course, HBO has 99 nominations by comparison, so it's still a wide gap. That being said, Netflix has really come on strong, and I think everyone agrees that Orange is the New Black deserves to be there. It's a really critically acclaimed show with a lot of strong ensemble performances and a lot of depth to it, too. It's not just a straight comedy. So it's got a lot of chances, I think, in that category, and certainly is a strong contender.
Indeed. All right, let's talk about a snub that's getting a lot of grumbling on Twitter this morning. Orphan Black star Tatiana Maslany was not nominated. Were you surprised by that?
Not surprised necessarily, almost because the potential outrage just was so strong. Everyone was almost poised to be outraged over a snub there, because it's the second time in a row that she has been snubbed for that portrayal in Orphan Black on BBC America, in which she plays something like a dozen different versions of her same character as clones. So, I mean, there is some glory in being left out in some ways, because people will just rally around her that much stronger.
All right, any other major surprises or snubs that caught your eye?
I think in terms of the drama category, The Americans was really a strong favorite, and I think a lot of people thought it deserved to be there, myself included. It's a great show. But again, there's so many strong dramas that it's easy to see why they get left out. Lizzie Kaplan was an interesting one in the comedy lead actress category, because she's seen as a comedic actress, or has been seen, and here she is in Masters of Sex on Showtime with a strong dramatic showing. So it's interesting to see these actors get lifted up, maybe to their own surprise.
All right, a lot of great TV these days. Thank you so much, John, for that.